The inauguration of the new President of the United States was held on January 20, 2021. Biden was sworn in and officially became the 46th President of the United States.
We will get through this together. Together.
However, the United States at this time is at an extreme degree of tearing. The U.S. general election seems to be over, but new problems are waiting for a new president. The COVID-19 epidemic has lasted in the United States for nearly a year. As of the 19th, the cumulative number of deaths has exceeded 400,000. Although Biden has been calling on the public to take a series of epidemic prevention measures before this, it has little effect.
Relates to COVID, and it's requiring, as I said all along, where I have authority, mandating masks be worn, social distancing be kept on federal property, on interstate commerce, etc.
Nowadays, even if Biden can drastically impose stricter epidemic prevention instructions after he takes office, it is difficult to reverse this situation in the short term. As for the future, the American people can only wait and see. The epidemic not only has a direct impact on people's health, but also has a direct impact on the people's livelihood and economy in the United States. Today, the number of initial claims for unemployment benefits in the United States has exceeded a record high, with as many as 22 million unemployed. According to the analysis of the U.S. think tank Budget and Policy Priority Center, in December 2020, nearly 20% of adult Americans could not afford the rent, and within a week of December 2020, 18% of American families with children reported insufficient food. According to data released by the U.S. Department of Commerce, despite the holiday shopping season, U.S. retail sales fell 0.7% month-on-month in December 2020. The recovery of the U.S. economy is imminent, which undoubtedly poses a new problem for Biden. Not only is there a lot of domestic problems, Biden is also facing major challenges in maintaining international relations. Campbell, the nominee for the Indo-Pacific Regional Coordinator of the White House National Security Council, recently stated that Sino-U.S. relations should suspend the tit-for-tat approach and establish appropriate contact channels and mechanisms. This shows that Biden's treatment of Sino-U.S. relations and Trump's containment of China policy are ostensibly different. He is trying to improve Sino-U.S. relations. However, compared with the Trump era, the stability of Sino-U.S. relations will increase, but there are still turbulence and uncertainty. Unlike Trump, the U.S. Democratic Party attaches great importance to the so-called diplomatic line of American values. Before Biden took office, he hurriedly wanted to establish the so-called International Value Alliance, convene the so-called Summit of Democratic Countries, and set up the so-called Democratic System Alliance, united against China. Recently, Blinken, the candidate for the Secretary of State of the United States, said even more bluntly, China is undoubtedly the country that brings the greatest challenge to the interests of the United States and the American people. New Defense Minister, Lloyd Austin also declared, China is the biggest threat to the future. This undoubtedly intensified the Sino-U.S. conflicts again. Whether it is dealing with epidemic problems, social disputes, or getting rid of economic difficulties or diplomatic stalemate, Biden's road to power seems to be full of difficulties and obstacles at the very beginning. As for whether Biden can lead the United States to its former glory, we can only wait and see, and wish them good luck.